see I'm ripped.
Yeah, I can shred it out of my left bum cheek. Good morning. So today's the day of the show. Had a good sleep last night. I got about 8 hours in. Somehow, I don't know how I got 8 hours in, but I did. Not solid, but I slept. We still added up in total. As you can see, I'm all tanned up, ready to go. The judging will be around 10 or 11 and we'll be done by 1:15. That's it. And then obviously we got the overall, which I am very much planning on doing. But it's going to be a good day. Going to go downstairs, have some breakfast with my mother, and I'm going to absolutely kill this show. So we just got home. I'm absolutely knackered. We had about a 4-hour journey home, train, taxis, all of that. But, you know, we got the gold. We got the trophy, we got the medals. More importantly, we got an invite to the British, which is what we set out for. You know, I promised the wife that I would come back with the British. Next, so plan is binge up for 36 hours, cheat meals, do whatever I've got to do just to help with recovery. So I'm going to have about, we're going to try and get 20k in, 20,000 calories within about 36 hours, just to help recovery. And then we're going to start putting in healthy meals. And then putting a little bit of junk with it, just because the reason why is because you don't want to go straight from junk food to healthy food. Like your body will just, your body won't react well to it. So you've got to find that happy medium. But that'll be for the week. And then we're going to do a rebound. And then I've got to get married in July, and I can't wait, to my beautiful wife. Yeah, it's going to be so good because now I can actually enjoy my wedding and there'll be no stress. But a couple of days, maybe 5 days after the wedding, 4 days, we'll be straight back on prep for the British final, which I am planning to take the pro card, and then I can officially call myself a professional bodybuilder or PCA pro. All in all, how was the competition? Yeah, it was good. I can't complain at all. You know, we did what we set out to do. In terms of the overall, thought I should have won, but fortunately I didn't. But you know, that's just bodybuilding. You can't expect things because it might not happen the way you want it to happen. You know, but all in all, good day, good competitors. You know, absolutely smacked. Like just. All in all, great experience. Remember, this is my second competition in 7 years. So my last competition was 7 years ago. And first of all, to win is nuts, but also to get a British final invite, to be even considered to be able to go into the British finals, you know, in your first bodybuilding competition in 7 years is absolutely crazy. And, you know, I was doing strongman last year, and I did UK's strongest man UK strongest man under 23s, and you know, I got 7th, so I became 7th UK strongest man under 23. That was June. Yeah, that was June last year, and now I've gone straight to bodybuilding, and I've got a British final invite. So I won't be going back to strongman though, because I found out I'm a lot better at this sport than strongman. And it's just, I think my body feels better for it as well, and I feel like the payoff and the reward is a bit better. But you know, I just had such a good day. I'm going to give a shout out to my mum, because you know, fortunately the wife could not come with us because she had the kids, so she had to stay at home. So I travelled down to my mum's, and my mum came with me. You know, but my mum has been through it before when I did my bodybuilding comp, and that was NABBA South Coast, which I also won. The only difference is I didn't do the British finals back with then, but I'm going to do it now. But like I said, shout out to my mum, because you know, without her I probably would have been very lost. And in terms of stress, you know, she handled my stress very well, and you know, it just felt good to have someone there that can just calm me down. But in terms of stress, I wasn't actually that stressed. It was just tiny little bits, but because I had my mum there, that stress just it was non-existent. And you know, we had all the competitors there. You know, a lot of them were stressed out, and I was just sat there with my music on, like pumping up, like just chilling. You know, there was no stress, and even competitor come up to me, he was like, "You're not stressed, are you?" I was like, "No, what do I need to be? You know, life's good." Also, shout out to my wife. Very big shout out to my wife. You know, without her, I wouldn't have been able to have done this. You know, the 12-week prep. You know, it wasn't as hard as other preps, and as hard as other preps other bodybuilders have done. But you know, it's still a hard 12 weeks, especially. It's just hard on your body. And you know, she was there the whole time, and you know, it's been stressful for both of us. And but you know, it's over now. Well, this section is obviously in October. I'm going to be smashing one out again. But you know, for now, you know, it's just enjoy the family time, enjoy, you know, time with my wife. Just, you know, I've got to make up that time that I had to sacrifice, because that's the thing with bodybuilding, you know, it is a lot of sacrifice, and people don't understand from other sports or in general that how much sacrifice you have to give up in bodybuilding. But you know, she was there, she understood. I said to her, you know, when I turn pro, it's all for you. You know, all the money that'll be going to her. People when I'm training at the gym, they're like, "Oh, what's your motivation? What's, you know, why do you do it? You know, hobby and this and that." I'm like, mate, it's not motivation, is it? It's a purpose, and my purpose is to give my wife and kids money. You know, like, we're not poor or anything, but like at the minute I'm just a doorman. You know, I work 2 days a week. So this will be, you know, a very good opening for everything. Yeah, so just want to say thank you, baby. You know, if you're watching, I absolutely love you, and I cannot wait to marry you. Now, another very big shout out, Coach Craig, or friend Craig. You know, I've known you for 9 years, mate. And it's just so nice to have such a good coach that was such good knowledge. But the other good thing is you're such a good friend, mate. And you know, you're always there to calm me down as well. And you know, just, mate, thank you so much. You know, I couldn't be more blessed right now in life to have such a good friend, such a good coach, such a good wife, and you know, such a good mum, and such good people around me. Right, I'm gonna go and have a pizza and ice creams and whatever else I want. I will be recording it as well onto this video, and then that will be it for today. And then tomorrow will be a cheat day video, which I can't wait for, because like I said, 12 weeks of just dieting. So let's get onto it. Right, so for dinner we got stuffed crust pepperoni pizza, chicken wings, and a bunch of sauces as well. We got honey mustards, and obviously the red hot for that. And then I'm gonna have a bit more later, and I will keep you updated. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm still going. Right, this is the next one. We're getting started on it. I'm gonna finish this. I'll probably bung a little bit of cereal in. Oh, pardon me. And then I'm gonna go to sleep because I'm absolutely knackered. And I got another day of travelling tomorrow to go home to my wife. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm so tired. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.
I don't wanna dead no beef, I don't wanna sort it out, I don't wanna hear no words, I don't wanna talk it out, I don't wanna dead no beef.